Servicol Sistemas nuevo sponsor de este canal. Servicol Sistemas, no solo diferentes, somos mejores. Con sistemas, no solo diferentes, somos mejores. Servicol Sistemas nuevo sponsor de este canal. Servicol Sistemas, no solo diferentes, somos mejores.
Ну це, звісно, штормовик серйозний. Тоханчик.
Тупо, блядь, Call of Duty. Машинка новая, кому пацки?
Поздравляю тебя на первых пидорских позициях.
Рюкзак наш, пидоров.
Это наш вроде.
Пидорасы, блядь, каски, смотри, сука, гандоны нахуй. Берху тут пиздил далеко и перевыше уже с пояса Каплан.
И сейчас, короче, идет нарада. Походу будем еще
Дальше штурмовать. Это чья? Что это, блядь?
Да хуйня, батарейки. С фонариком.
Кстати, пидорская каска, которая, говорю, в затылок нахуй налетела.
Объясни, куда хотите, сейчас буду сыпать.
Воги пришли опять на 12, можно работать. О, тут вогами сейчас именно четко крыть.
Я надеюсь, это снимаю сейчас. Этот экшен. Шо, Куля, куда? Ой, эта пружина куда?
Сейчас прямо получилось на 12.
А надо левее, да?
Левее, да.
Давай, пружина, понижайся. Ты все, пока отстрелял?
Да.
Я пока туда подойду.
Пружина, ты четко работаешь, пидором работаешь.
А ну, пружина, скажи, куда сыпешь. Пружина. Что видишь там?
По траншеи, да, стреляет там где?
Да?
Дыхай.
Хай остынет. Пуля, крой. Крой. На нахуй.
Ну-ка. Это я гоню, блядь.
Шо?
Да, ленту забыл вставить.
Нормально. Нормально, друже. Надо еще раз туда бога кинуть, и я хочу туда прямо, блядь.
Сюда отходит.
На нахуй! Прям в нее, братан. Получай, сука! Прям в окоп, нахуй. Ёбаный я меткач. А ну проверяйте, птичка. Братва, я вас люблю.
Ukraine has made major advances in its counteroffensive, freeing Staromlinivka on June 11th, and since then pushing 10 kilometers more to the south, threatening Russian forces in Volnovakha, the last large fortified center before Mariupol, from the west and north, according to the site Volya. Citing Ukrainian and Russian sources, Volya says Ukraine has also advanced about 20 kilometers toward Tokmak and encircled or captured a key Russian supply hub at Polahi. The Russian armed forces used up their reserves, lost more than half of their artillery pieces, and ended up divided into 3 groups, although a week ago they were formally a single entity. Everything is ready for deep breakthroughs of the Ukrainian armed forces. The advances are well beyond what Ukraine has officially reported as liberating, but Volya says those reports usually lag actual events by several days. Military historian Tom Cooper said today Ukraine had advanced about 17 kilometers by June 12th after decimating 2 Russian brigades and stopping a major Russian counterattack, and was battling yesterday to free Staromlinivka. Volya also gives details about a Ukrainian strike that killed Russian Major General Sergei Goryachev, Chief of Staff of Russia's 35th Combined Arms Army. In the June 12th strike, Ukraine destroyed a Russian military base in Primorsk, near Berdyansk, that housed the 35th Combined Arms Army headquarters and military warehouses. The strike apparently killed or wounded over 20 Russian officers, including possibly Major General Sergei Nurkov, commander of the 35th Combined Arms Army, who is said to have been either shell-shocked or seriously wounded. Ukrainian forces have likely killed an astonishing 7,390 Russian troops and wounded an additional 15,000 to 22,000, meaning 22,000 to 29,000 total casualties, in the 10 days since Ukraine appears to have launched the initial ground assaults of its counteroffensive, according to Ukraine's estimates of Russian troops killed and likely figures for the wounded derived from ratios given by various Ukrainian and Western sources. Ukraine also reports destroying 88 tanks, 141 armored vehicles, and 248 artillery and rocket systems in the past 10 days. The number of wounded is based on a range between 2-to-1 and 3-to-1 for Russia's ratio of wounded to killed, which comes from various Ukrainian and Western experts and officials. My guess at this point is that the actual figure is somewhere in the middle of that range, around 2.5-to-1. This ratio reflects Russia's poor medical care for its wounded troops, and is far lower, meaning fewer troops survive being wounded, than, for example, the US rate during World War II, which was 4-to-1, Vietnam, 5-to-1, and Iraq, 10-to-1, and Ukraine's rate, which has been estimated to be 10-to-1 or better. Ukraine's estimates of Russian losses may seem high: 217,330 killed as of yesterday. Ukrainian precision artillery kills 3 Mista-S and their crews within 30 seconds, damages another one. And they seriously think they can cope with these losses. The American M58 Miklik demining system is working.
Первый проебал вообще, да?
Хто перед собою встановив?
Ебать, такая хуйня.
Це розмінірувано. Ну да. Ну, якби він, звісно, попав на центральну посадку, вообще б, звісно, було.
Там та танчика не під'їде, блядь. А там тротила нормально, їх там, сука, глушанет, блядь.
It's all about the show. Prigozhin, as part of a visit to the families of Wagner soldiers that died in Ukraine, met with a wife and child of one of the deceased and handed them over his car. He left the place with a taxi. All had to be filmed, of course.
Водитель остается, мы на такси сейчас уезжаем, а он остается и все документы, все отдаст, переоформит все, что надо, да? Она на фирме числится. Все эти налоги на платят, мы сами оплатим. Да? Вот это вот. Не Мерседес, но нормально.
The amount of captured Russian soldiers has increased sharply the last weeks since the start of offensive operations.